Get ready to match the stars. Bob Barker, Arlene Francis, Richard Dawson, Michael Learned, Richard Thomas, and Della Reese as we play the star-studded big money match game 73. And here's the host of match game 73, Gene Rayburn.
Hello there. How do you do? Hi, John. Thank you very much. Okay, I guess you're all ready. I can tell by the sound you're all ready for match game 73. What do you say we begin by meeting our current champion? Here is Gary Walls. Gary? And I mean, she's a real champ, too. Gary, you've already won 4 games. Are you aware of that? And a total of $1,500. You're doing very well. Now, at the end of our last session, you had just won another game, and time ran out just when you were about to have a go at the big money at the super match. So we're going to start with that now. But first, since we have 6 brand new celebrities for you, I think you ought to have a chance to meet them before we go to the super match. So let's do that right now. Here's suave, debonair host of The Price is Right, Mr. Bob Barker. And Bob, do you know that Gary, is a bartender?
Really? Gary, I'll have a vodka martini on the rocks.
None of that. That'll come later, Bob. Nice to have you with us here. And here is one of my favorite people in the world. I work with her a great deal on What's My Line. Arlene Francis, a great game player. How are you, Arlene?
Well, I'm better now that I've heard that introduction. Thank you, dear. Hi,
And
Gary.
there is the man you played with last time, Richard Dawson. You remember?
Well, maybe she thought I was playing. I've never been more serious in my life, Gary.
Okay, and Gary, we have here a lady I've never met before, and I'm delighted to have her with us. She won an Emmy for her marvelous work in The Waltons, that great CBS series. This is Michael Learned. How are you?
Hello, Gary. How are you? I'm great tonight, I hope.
And next to her, another Emmy Award winner from The Waltons. There is Richard Thomas.
Good luck.
Good luck to her. Okay. And here is a sweet lady. She's a fast-talking, great-singing, dynamic, talented Della Reese.
Da, da, da.
So there are the 6 celebrities. All right.
What do you think, Coach?
Let's start with your super match right after this.
And now let's meet the host of the new Price is Right, the new Bob Barker, ladies and gentlemen. Here he is.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to I've Got a Secret, Bob.
It's a pleasure to be here. There's a stagehand back here with a frisbee sticking out of his head. Did you know that?
Yes, anyway, I can understand why. We wish, by the way, to congratulate you on the ratings your new show is getting.
Oh, thank you. All of us are most grateful for the response to the show. It's been fantastic. We really are.
Well, now, panel, we're going to play the new Price is Right game, so to speak, with Bob in just a moment. And it's time for me, therefore, to confess to you 4 that our staff raided your separate homes and apartments and came back with some special items that we will have the audience bid for.
Not one of my children.
Oh, you didn't get anything for my wife, did you?
One of my children.
Gisela would give you an invasion map of Poland.
And remember, remember now, they are really things of yours, and the audience, if their bidding is successful, will really take them away. You won't own them anymore. We have decided that. That's the breaks of show business, kid.
As a matter of fact, some of the things they're bidding on, we want them to take away. We want to...
Wouldn't be a bad idea. So your job at the moment, panelist, is to guess what item it is that Bob and the group are working on here. I guess that's clear enough. We all set to go, Bob?
Ready to go. You'll record the bids, will you, Steve?
I'll man the blackboard and
all right, now, we have 4 contestants up there, do we, Johnny?
Right.
Would you stand them up there, and we'll get down to business. Now, contestants, make your bids in dollars, if you will, please. And the one of you who bids nearest to the retail price of this item without going over wins the item. Now, let me show you what you're bidding on first. I'll do this back here so that the panel can't see. Now, this is what you're bidding on first. And here's the real thing right here. This is the real thing. Very good. Now, in dollars, let's have your first bid.
This is Ellen Pratt.
All right, Ellen, what's your bid?
$5.
All right, she has bid $5. Artie, this is something of yours.
Some kind of sports equipment?
Well,
In his case, I think it is.
as a matter of fact, it may be. I don't know.
But generally, no.
But generally not. No,
Next
generally
bid,
not.
Marlene Charbois.
Marlene, what would you bid?
$7.
$7. All right, now, Artie, you may ask me another question about it.
Might be sports equipment.
Well, now, that's
it's not.
No, normally this would not.
Is it a piece of, it's some kind of clothing?
Yes, it is some kind of clothing. All right?
Here's Bert
Clothing and
Richardson.
sport.
Bert, what do you bid on this item?
$8.
$8 it is. And Artie, you can give me another question now.
It's not a sweatshirt of some kind.
No, it's not a sweatshirt. No.
Janet,
All right, one
speak.
last bid. Janet, what do you bid?
$8.50.
No, in dollars.
Dollars?
Even dollars.
How much?
$9.
$9. $9 it is. One last question, Artie.
I don't know what.
Well,
what could
I'll
it be?
show you what it is. It is your nightshirt. And you know, Artie,
What did she give that away for? Wait a while. I just bought that in Germany for me.
he's even smaller than I thought, isn't
Oh,
he?
but wait a while. This is a very special kind of nightshirt.
Don't tell me about it. Don't tell me about it.
It's got a great deal of.
I do want to know how much did you pay for it, Artie?
Huh?
In dollars, how much did you pay
How
for
much?
it?
I paid 33 marks for it.
Well, how much is that in dollars?
33 marks would be about $9.50.
$9.50, so...
Well, then Janet, at $9 is the winner.
$10, something.
Janet, it's yours, and you can have it. All right, now, our next item up for bids. Our next item up for bids. And here we are. Here's part of it. And
There should have been a specific.
it's this one. Well, you get the idea. That's the rest of it. All right. In dollars, Janet, what's your bid?
$25.
Now, this is an item of clothing of yours, Anita, and you bid $25.
We gotta laugh like that?
And you may ask me a question about it.
Well, is it something I wear?
Yes, it's something that you wear. All right,
That's a
Bert?
question.
$17.
$17.
Is
Another
it,
question?
I don't have any flimsy things, I don't think.
You don't now.
For
We've
special
been to your...
occasions, I do. No, do I wear it at night? Do I wear it at night?
Well, you might wear it at night, yes. It would depend on where you were going. What's your bid?
Marlene.
$15.
How much?
$15.
$15. And another question?
Is it long?
No, of all the things it is not long. No. Ellen? $18. And one last
$18?
question.
I don't have anything worth $18. Is it, well, I do, but, are they briefs of some sort, panties?
It's one of the briefest I've ever seen, as a matter of fact. It is not
What
pink
is it?
panties. It is a purple bikini.
Oh!
There you are.
I remember that old schmuck.
How much did you pay for your purple bikini?
Oh, that was $22.
$22. Steve, who's our winner?
$22. That means the other one having gone over. Ellen at 18 is our winner.
Ellen, you'll be beautiful winner. All right, the next item up for bids here is right here.
These are exciting items.
And this is it, right there. And Dick, this is something of yours, Dick Dawson. And
I just remembered where I left my umbrella.
It's a receptacle, I'll tell you that much.
I'm sorry.
It's something of yours, and it's a receptacle. It's a receptacle. All right, Ellen.
I'll say $15.
$15, she says. Ask me a question about it, Richard.
Would it be my bread bin, where we put the bread?
No, it wouldn't be your bread bin. No, it would not. Arlene?
$12.
$12?
Oh, my cufflink box.
No, not your cufflink box. Bert?
$24.
$24.
Do I hear 25?
You may. We have one more bid.
Would it be jack boots that I have? Big boots?
No, not boots. Janet?
I really put my foot in that one.
How much? 16 it is, Steve, for Janet. And one last question, Richard.
Would it be the goldfish bowl that we have.
Well,
With a whale in it.
I don't think so unless you keep your fish in the mailbox. It's your mailbox.
You're insane. About time you got a new one.
Now, how much did you pay for the mailbox?
There's the letters and the thing on the...
It was filled with bills when we picked it up. We'll give those back.
Yeah, I wonder why my mail was down a pole today. $15.
$15 he paid
Right
for.
on the head, Ellen
And
is the winner.
Ellen, you are the winner. All right, one last item up for bids. And the last item up for bids is this. And here it is, so that you can see it. And this is yours, of course, Pat Carroll, and this is no reflection on you, but please give me your bids in pennies for this.
What? In pennies?
Yes, Janet.
39 cents.
39 cents, she says. Now, this is something that you carry.
I'll raise that.
This is something you carry with you.
I carry with me something, a purse.
No, it's not a purse. Bert, what do you bid for?
43 cents.
43 cents.
An old whiskey bottle.
We took that first, but we dropped it and broke it, so they had to make a substitution. Marlene.
49 cents.
49 cents. Another question.
Would it be a coin purse?
Nope, not a coin purse. What do you say, Ellen?
50.
How much?
50 cents.
50 cents. 50 cents. One last question.
Well, I carry tools in my purse sometimes. Could it be a measuring tool?
No, this is not a tool. It may sound like one at times. It's your kazoo. Your kazoo. And how much did you... How much did you spend for your kazoo?
I think they go... That was one of the cheaper ones. They go for about 39 cents.
39 cents?
Janet is our winner.
Janet is the winner?
Yeah.
And Janet is yours.
Thank you, Bob. Bob, that was wonderful. Thank you. Hey, goodbye, and we'll see you next week with another I've Got a Secret. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Bob Barker. Thank you, panel. Thank you, guests.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for I've Got a Secret.
Now, men, we've got a match game type question for you two. Yeah, we're rolling. It's on.
Talk a little slower, Gene.
Now you're going to fill in the blank. Now,
Okay.
listen to this, gentlemen. I've signed a lot of autographs in my career, but the strangest thing I ever autographed was a blank. Think about that. Do not look so stunned. Disappear. They do. And we begin with Dorothy Joe, right? No, with Ann and Bert.
Good.
All right. Hello, Ann and Bert. Ann, what is he going to say? I've signed a lot of autographs in my career, but the strangest thing I ever autographed was a...
Gee, we're doing so well, too.
Yes.
This is the magic question. Yeah. Better be, because I don't have the slightest idea what he's going to say. He autographed a T-shirt once.
A T-shirt.
That's the only thing I can think of. T-shirt, I'd say.
T-shirt. Okay, that's her answer. T-shirt. Okay, let's get Bert out here. Bert, you're thinking, your brow is furrowed, you're thinking very hard.
Yes.
I've signed a lot of autographs in my career, but the strangest thing I ever autographed was a... This is you speaking, Bert.
No, this is you speaking. This is me speaking.
Oh, I see. That's you speaking.
Yeah.
This is me.
This
is you to speak-y or to speak-or?
Strangest thing I ever signed.
Yeah.
It probably had a cast on it, whatever it was. Because that's usually the strangest thing you get is something.
A cast? Is that what you're saying?
No, I said whatever it was, it probably, but I've signed so many different parts of the body, you know, like arms and legs and things. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't do that, I'm confusing. Don't say anything, red section. Am I in the red section? Yes.
Yes. Give a short answer, Bert.
I'll say somebody's arm.
Arm! Sorry. Listen, we must admit it was a difficult question.
Wrong,
Ann
Bert.
said a T-shirt. You ever remember autographing a T-shirt?
Sure, many times.
A girl's?
Yes, I
While
remember.
she was wearing it.
T-shirt.
That's all.
Yes,
Don't
but
want
in the
to-
back, Ann. Only in the
I
back.
see. Okay.
I signed the back of it, Ann.
All right, so now let's come down here to Dorothy Joe.
Well, he said it, thank heaven. He gave me an out. Barker, I know, is signed casts. I won't say on what member of the body.
Say
just
a cast. A cast.
Yes.
All right.
and that-
All right. Cool it now. Here we go. Bob? Mr. Barker.
Yes.
This is you speaking. We are quoting you directly. I've signed a lot of autographs in my career, but the strangest thing I ever autographed was a...
Well, I'm not sure that Dorothy Joe even knows about this. A girl's tummy.
A girl's tummy.
Only Joe didn't know about the tummy.
No, she'd like to hear about it right now, Bob.
What did she say?
She said you autographed a cast.
Well, I've autographed casts, too.
Yes.
But if you're going to autograph, believe me, from experience, I'm speaking from experience, a cast can't compare with a tummy.
That's right. All
Unless
right,
that's
so far, no one has a share in this pot. Now we come to you, my dear.
You know what? I have an answer for this, but
do?
I don't know if he's going to remember this. But in a Broadway show, every time you're in a Broadway show, they get like the oldest gypsy. This is a wonderful, interesting story. They dress them up and they put on different things from the cast. Think
Right.
like a handbag from this show or
Right.
a medal from that show or whatever. So when he was in Nona and Annette, he had to, I can't remember what they autographed though. It was the dress, the gypsy's dress, and I think that's, if he remembers, it would be that. It would be the dress that a gypsy wears in a Broadway show. I want to make it as clear as possible. That in every show you sign this, or you sign the a program that's stuck on the dress. Or
I think we got the point, don't you? Yes.
I want it clear.
A gypsy's dress. A Broadway gypsy's
gonna,
dress.
Yeah, gee, I
All right,
hope
now
he
no
remembers.
hints or clues or anything. No oohs or ahs or any of that.
Make him think, Gene. Tell him to think.
Okay.
It's impossible.
Here we go. Bring him out. All right, Bobby Van.
That's right.
We are quoting you directly. I've signed a lot of autographs in my career, but the strangest thing I ever autographed was a blank. Now think about this.
Well, I've signed some strange things in my life.
Yes.
But nothing that's really... They're all peculiar. I signed a girl's pair of panties once.
Listen, that was close to the answer that Elaine gave.
Yeah, and she was in them at the time, which was even more interesting.
She mentioned a gun, an
I'm only
item of
kidding.
clothing. She mentioned a
What'd she
gypsy's dress in No No Nanette.
Oh, yes. That's the word.
In the show business parlance, a gypsy is a dancer who goes from show to show.
I know what that is.
I know you
Gene.
that, but
they're made out of old panties. You know that,
That's
don't
right.
you?
So we get asked for the. Now what happens? Now we're up to $600.
What?
Hey, this is very exciting.
Nobody got it.
Tune in a moment or so
Come on,
to find
Rick.
out
Don't
who
worry.
is going to win this game. Anybody could.
Price is Right. Don't be nervous, guy. New Price is Right, show number 101-10011D. Air TBA.
A fortune in fabulous prizes may go to these people today if they know when the price is right. Sandy Flournoy, stand up. Paul Levine, stand up. Connie Gunnell, stand up. Myra Carter, stand up. And all four of you, come on down. You're the first contestants on the New Price is Right. And now, here's the star of the New Price is Right, Bob Barker.
Thank you so much. Welcome to the New Price is Right, and let me assure you, fans of the old Price is Right, that this is your favorite game, still based on the pricing of merchandise, with wonderful awards for smart shoppers. We call it the New Price is Right because we have some exciting new games that you will enjoy right there at home with our studio audience. And
who is our first guest?
Bob Barker, come on down.
Come on down, Bob Barker. Come on, Bob. Bob. Hey, Bob Barker. Hey, Bob. Bob Barker, you really came down, didn't you?
Los Angeles International Airport was fogged in. It was the only way I could get there. No, I came down through the audience last time, so I thought I'd do something different this time.
No matter how you got here. And we really do appreciate your showing up because we know that taping 5 one-hour shows every week is terribly exhausting.
Well, it's not really that bad, Bill.
isn't?
You know, The Price is Right does move along at a pretty frantic pace. But if you'll notice, it's the contestants who are knocking themselves out. I just sort of stand around there and let the panic swirl around me. Margaret, what's your bid?
310.
310, and Rachel.
Let me think. Oh, boy. Oh.
Yeah.
What is the lowest, please?
I beg your pardon?
The lowest.
$125.
Okay, 126.
126. Very good. All right. right. The actual retail price is $250, and Rachel is winning. Who was that? Oh, that's you. Yes. To win. You are within $95 and with only 3 options, too. Congratulations. Gene, you sound as if you're crying. What's the matter, Gene?
I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it?
I'll start crying.
What'd you say, Gene?
I'll start crying.
Well, then we won't. I'll talk with you later. You get your... This is a real happy time we're having so far.
Price is Right.
He should be in the Toyota commercial.
Sure, that's a good idea. You know, sometimes people faced with a pricing problem on stage request help from a friend or a relative in the audience.
Okay.
Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
My dear, that can be a...
Oh, wow.
Yes, a ring.
Contestant on The Price is Right.
Hello, Ethel.
Hi. I said I had a dream about you, so I had to come down here.
What were we doing in the dream?
You were chasing me in the hayloft.
You bid $6,000 and the actual retail price is $8,602, a difference of $2,602. You win, Eileen. Jane, she's all right. Take care of her here. She's faded.
She fell to the ground. Oh, wow.
But I handled that. I handled that situation perfectly. I just stepped over her and said, "Who's our next contestant, John?"
As long as you didn't step on her and say, "Who's our next contestant?" Bob, I remember on our first Funniest Moment show, you brought tape of some troubles your people had with prizes.
That's right.
Especially refrigerators. Any more problems on the appliance front?
Oh, my goodness, yes. Yes, indeed. Not only with appliances, but also with luggage, motorcycles, and one pop-up bar.
This bar is designed as a storage area as well, and when you're ready to serve refreshments, just press the top, and presto! From Jules Seltzer and Associates. And to the winner of this exercise equipment goes an assortment of no-nonsense pantyhose. These are the Honda CM200, the small commuter-type bike that's freeway illegal. With electric starter, it's easy to handle and easy on the pocketbook. Skyway's newest luggage for easier handling on stairs, curbs, and tight places. Upright luggage on wheels. Outdoor twist fabric and colors, including blazer blue upright luggage on wheels from Skyway. It can always be kept outdoors in... a heavy-duty tap and built-in dishwasher featuring 2 stainless steel revolving spray arms, 10 timer selections, porcelain enamel tub and door liner from Tap and Appliances.
Really wonderful. And we appreciate your dropping in, so to speak. Would you like me to beam you up?
No, thank you. It's such a nice evening, I think I'll walk.
Thank you, Bob.
Each of our players will receive this home version of the match game. Okay? All right, thank you very much. Action.
Thank you very much.
All right. Now we go to round 2. And we ask, let's see, you're ahead, Barb, so we'll ask you to go first. You may have A or B.
I want B.
B, okay. Are you hurt?
No. Not really.
Now let's see. Only one person, Barb. The only one you haven't matched so far is Charles Nelson O'Reilly. Charles, did you know that Howard Cosell is actually an Indian? Would you like to hear about it?
How?
His Indian name is Chief Blank Bull. Howard Cosell is actually, his Indian name is Chief Blank Bull.
Here's my maiden name, Norma. How cleverly they don't put us on the cover.
Now, Barb, are you ready? Charles is ready. Right, Charles? No, you're not ready.
Well, he's having a lot of trouble because, you know, he's very conscientious and he's also extremely slow.
And he can't spell.
Did you know that Howard Cosell is actually an Indian, Barb? His Indian name is Chief Blank Bull.
Hairless.
What?
Hairless.
Chief Hairless Bull? You think Charles would have thought of that?
I don't know.
Charles would never think of anything like
And
that.
we're strange. I hope that airplane she works for hasn't got wingless on the name. I'm sorry, dear. I said throw the. Chief, throw the
There's the answer. He said, Chief, throw the bull. You know, Howard Cosell is famous for that sort of thing.
Full of ball.
Okay, Gary, we've got one for you. It goes like this.
Hairless.
The upper tier only. Now, you all remember Bob Barker on Truth or Consequences, remember?
Well, you certainly do. Is there a man, woman, or child who doesn't?
Well,
yeah.
Yes!
I have an announcement to make
Only
now.
tonight, Ava told me what I was on Truth or Consequences.
Did you know that he's a sex symbol?
Yes. We're sharing a dressing room, and she mentioned that.
Yeah?
A sex.
To our viewers what that means. Every time you think of sex, they hit him with a symbol.
A sex symbol.
Cut.
Anyway, the announcement I wish to make at this time is that Bob has a new game show called Tooth or Consequences. At the end of every show, Bob Barker blanks his teeth. On this new show called Tooth or Consequences. At the end of every show, he blanks his teeth.
He blanks his teeth.
Yeah, at the end of every show, he blanks his teeth.
All right.
This is yours, Gary. All right, you remember the reference to Truth or Consequences. I'm sure you've seen that. Well, Bob has a new show called Tooth or Consequences, and at the end of every show, Bob Barker blanks his teeth.
He brushes his teeth.
He brushes his teeth. Okay?
Thank you.
He did a
Thank you very
straightforward,
much.
simple, direct answer.
He did indeed, and I want you to know, all of you, I'm only funnin' when I say takes out his
Really?
teeth. Yeah.
Can I just touch him a little bit?
They're gorgeous.
By Jove, they are his. Indeed, they are
Glad
his.
you took hold of the right one.
What do you say?
He had his tongue on the roof of his mouth. No, I'm sorry. I said takes out.
Takes
You
out.
see, he's such a nice young fellow.
Yeah.
I assumed that he would be...
Brushes is what he wants.
$19,000 you'll have to pay. Loses.
Loses. Every day he loses his teeth. All right, so there we are at the
Not
end of round
going
2.
too
The score
well.
remains 5-3. You both started out like a house of fire here. Now you've slowed up a little bit. All right, Bob, you're still ahead, so we'll ask you to go first again, A or B.
B.
B, here we go. Again, Charles.
Is he all by himself again?
You're the one.
the shoe fits.
During the New York City blackout, Sidney had a wild time.
Right on.
When the lights came back on, Sidney got the surprise of his life. He was kissing his own blank. When the lights come on again, all over the world. Having a good time?
I'm having a ball, are you?
Splendid, yes.
Don't worry, Ava.
Barb?
We'll be back in the dressing room in a minute.
During the New York City blackout, Sidney had a wild time. When the lights came back on, Sidney got the surprise of his life. He was kissing his own blank.
Hand.
When the lights come on again, all over.
To try to
the
tie it
world.
all up and make it beautiful, I said his hairless wife.
His hairless wife.
He was
He's
wearing
catching
an
up
Ava
with it.
Gabor wig at the time of the blackout.
Naturally.
And not a bad idea.
All right. Now, Gary, the score is 5-3. You must match 2 to tie, 3 to win. And here we go.
Just the top row.
Just the top row again.
I wish you'd stop saying
We're
that.
overexposed.
You are belaboring that.
All right, let's go.
The bionic woman said there was a terrible mistake at the bionic factory. Now my bionic blanks are on upside down.
Look how Charles snapped along.
Here we go. The bionic woman said there was a terrible mistake at the bionic factory. Now my bionic blanks are on upside down.
Her boobs.
Boobs. How could you tell? Now, Gary, you need 2 to tie and 3 to win. Or 4 to tie and 6 to win, depending on how you look at it. What do you say?
Well, I say that we finally got something that Gary and I know something about, that we agree on. Boobs, boobs, boobs,
There's score now 5-4. You?
What about me?
What about
I resemble that remark. Boo!
Boobs. Tie score?
You want to try that again?
I resemble that remark. Boobs!
Another set of C cups and he wins the game.
Booberettes.
Booberettes wins the game. Gary won. Come on down, Gary. Okay. Now, Barb, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Gene, I had a ball. This
Good.
was fun.
Barb Hamilton, we've got some gifts for you together with our thanks for being here on Match Game PM. There she goes. Now we're spinning her off. We want to spin this message for you. How do you feel?
Hello. Question number 2. This is it. If you are ready, the bananas have all the bread.
Well, it's a
bananas they got.
banana sandwich, right?
A banana sandwich. Oh, look at them. 2 of them, both of them. Wow. You guys are so fast. Listen, ladies, this is for you. $150. If our magic genie came to you and offered you either money or more friends, which would you choose? Pretty good question. If our magic genie came to you and offered you either money or more friends, huh? What did I say? Oh, I just said money. Oh, if he offered you more money, or see, I just saw money and said money. I never even saw the more. If our magic genie came to you and offered you either more money or more friends, that's the way it goes. Which would you choose? Okay? Off you go. Money's money. I mean, more money is, if he offers you money, it's more than you had, isn't it? Bob? Oh, no, we start with Bill. What will Marcy say? More money or more friends? If the magic
I
genie-
can't imagine anybody answering more money.
You can't, eh?
No, I really can't. either as a lie, or as the truth, or as a lie. I mean, imagine lying and saying. So I can't. I mean, there's just no way that Marcy's going to answer more money. She's going to say more friends. But I agree.
You do? Okay.
I wish I could have a marvelously interesting answer for that, and a snapper and a laugh.
You don't have to.
She may have a marvelously interesting answer for it.
I got a feeling the snapper's
that was a snapper.
Okay, here she comes. Marcy, if our magic genie came to you and offered you either more money or more friends, which would you choose?
More money.
No. There's your answer, sir.
We planned that.
Yeah.
We wanted to give you a laugh.
Yeah, right. Yes, of course. Marcy, would you like to explain that? I think you should, because I think it's fun.
I can't. I have such wonderful friends. I don't feel the need for more. I don't have enough time for the ones I have, and so I picked money because you can't be too thin or too rich. Okay.
Yeah, right. See, now remember, I asked Marcy the question. Good thought.
Yeah, but
What'd you say?
if Marcy could take that answer back now
Yeah.
and substitute something else,
Yes.
there's no question she'd say more friends.
Is that
No
right?
question.
Marcy, let me ask you again.
Now, wait a minute here.
No, we can't do that. Pat, what will Patty say?
That's the easiest question you could ask me on this show.
It is.
My wife was never a money person. She never went crazy about getting money and money. But you tell her she got a friend, boy, she'll bake you a cake. We got about 400 cakes in the refrigerator we haven't got rid of yet. If she don't like you, she'll bake you a cake.
Really?
If you get a cavity, she'll bake you a cake. In fact, you don't even know this. There's a cake for you right now in the dressing room.
Is that right?
Yes, you just can look at it because we have to bring it to another show. She'd rather have friends.
She would?
Yes.
You're positive of that?
Absolutely. I'll bet anything on it.
So was Bill. Here comes Patty now. If our magic genie came to you and offered you either more money, Patty, or more friends, which would you choose?
More friends.
That's the one. You got it. The rookies are on the board. Okay. You're absolutely right. And if I'd known you were going to say that, I'd baked you a cake. Bob, what will Dorothy Joe say?
Well, until I heard Marcy's answer, I had this all figured out.
Yeah.
But the other day, I was out in a shopping mall with Dorothy Joe, and I was in a particularly good mood, I guess. And I said, what would you like? I said, let's go. And there were ladies' shops and jewelry stores and all these. I said, let me buy you something. What would you like? She said, Barker, I really don't want anything. I just don't want anything. So we didn't buy anything. Now, knowing that, it was only a few days ago, I would say she will say more friends.
Uh-huh.
So
that's it.
Turn it on and let's get it over.
Only thing you must remember is that she's had a few days to think that over.
That's right.
And now she's probably got a list.
Right, exactly.
Hey, Bob, I love your confidence.
You know how her mind works.
She's going to say, come to think of it, Bob, I've got something to tell you. Here she comes. Dorothy Joe, if our magic genie came to you and offered you either more money or more friends, which would you choose?
Well, I suppose if you have enough friends, you could always make some money, so I guess it's friends.
That's what the man said. Dorothy Joe and Bob and Patty and Pat are right. They split it in half. Nice tight game at halftime, fellas. Step to the rear. We'll bring the ladies out front. We'll come back for the second half in just a moment. Money or friends, gang?